weekly recap once again. This week we're doing artifacts. I just decided right now I want to do artifacts purely because I want to spend condensed resin specifically, and I don't feel like, because I don't feel like fighting bosses. And then I was like, what could I do? Like I could do ley lines or something, but we just did ley lines. I don't need to do. Speaking of that, I have not actually checked how many books. Okay, 900. That's pretty dang good. But yeah, so artifacts this week, whole week maybe. At the very least, we'll be doing artifacts today. So we may or may not do them all week. I don't know. I think today we're gonna do Marcia Say's Golden Troop just because that's just the domain that I farm. One of these days I need to buckle down and strongbox a ton of stuff that I have, because I have, so many Marcia Say's Golden Troop pieces that just aren't getting any use. So I should really buckle down and strongbox one of these days, but I'll worry about that later. What's funny is I got a comment on the video I put out Monday, which was the I need the next update now. I am so bored. And it was just somebody being like, yeah, just go to nation of your choice, put music on, or like set the sunset and just listen to the background music. And I was like, yeah, that is peak Genshin, when it's just so boring that you have nothing to do. So it's true resinless behavior. It's hilarious. I don't know, this game, like, it's always like this, especially now that like the Archon quest is over, so there's not as much to look forward to. That's not that bad. No thanks. But like now, and especially now that the Archon quest is over, like it is a little bit harder to find things to do. It's obviously gonna be good to have a good update. I hope Aressa is fun. She seems like fun. She seems so goofy. The only other character, man, that's death percent. Maybe it can be an off piece for somebody. Geo damage bonus, sure. Oh my, look at that attack sands. Okay, if that rolls crit damage, then just a good solid thing that has like no terrible rolls. Let's see, what do we got? Not really anything. Okay, maybe another attack sands. I don't know anybody who needs an attack sands though. So, well, that's a lie. I know a couple people who would use an attack sands, but I think most of them are off piece. Like I think Kanich could use one. I think his sands is attack. Yeah, and he's currently on set. Does he have? Yeah, he's currently on set, so that's not really an option. I don't have a Dendro on set with Obsidian, so yeah, I've been thinking about building Gaming, either Melt or Overload. I don't know which one is better. I would assume Overload's probably. I probably would know how to build an Overload team more than I would know how to build a Melt team, but I feel like Melt would be fun. But then again, I don't even know if you can do Gaming Melt, so like I don't know if Gaming Melt is like be good. I don't know. I'll do a little bit of research. I don't think I'm going to worry about it this week. I think artifacts are going to probably be this week unless something crazy happens, like getting Veressa on accident or something, or on purpose. Like I said in the last video, I might pull her in Monday. I might pull Veressa. If I pull Veressa, you probably already know by now, but yeah, HP goblet, but like no substats. Okay, what are these attack sands rolls, man? What the hell? These attack sands have been crazy this time. I guess it's been because I haven't farmed artifacts in so goddamn long. Wow, 2 goblets. Geo damage? I was just complaining about not having physical damage bonus. I'll take it just in case. And then crap. I don't know who would need a geo damage bonus goblet. I don't have any geo characters or physical characters, but who cares? All right, on to reputation. I believe this is the last week we need to do Sumeru reputation. Thank God. I'm just ready to be out of Sumeru. I'll literally just do 2 bounties and then do the rest over in Fontaine and get an early head start. Not waste a ton of XP. And we're in the final one. As long as you're not invulnerable to Hydro, I do not care. What we got this way? But we're finally done with Sumeru reputation. Oh my God. Finally. Finally. I am so glad to be done with this. This has been multiple months. I think I've been doing this since before Mob Weekend. Sumeru wings. That's crazy. We're slowly but surely catching up to Nature's Infinite Wit. I assume that's an achievement for getting Max rep. Yep. Reputation level 10 is Sumeru. 23 primos. All right, on to Fontaine real quick with the rest that we have, because why not? I'm probably like rep level 2, maybe. Might not even be. Oh, also, before that, how do these look on Lanyan? Because right now Lanyan is on these. So these look better. Kind of. Yeah, sure. Oh, they're so beautiful. Although they're not really the right shade of green. So, but it's fine. Neither were the other ones. Who cares? I am. Oh, I'm rep 3 halfway through it. Cool. I don't think I have any butter. Great. Okay. Well, we're skipping that one then. I don't care. So yeah, if I do Gaming and if Melt Gaming is a thing, I'd like to do Gaming, Rosaria, Charlotte, I think would probably be good. And then maybe another Pyro character just to like Bennett or something, you know, just to put Bennett, have Bennett healing and everything. I can't wait to be in doing Fontaine reputation for the next 8 months. It's not going to be 8 months, but still, it's going to be a long time. Man, all these are like so far from teleport points too. Like in Sumeru, they were like, yeah, I mean, it's not very far. It's 130 meters, but still. And in Sumeru, you would teleport, jump off a cliff, and just glide over there. But now I have to actually walk. It sucks. Imagine accepting a commission and then just not doing it. You know, it'd be like going into the Adventurers Guild and taking that thing off the wall and being like, yeah. Oh, shit. Well, that's a bit of an issue. It's vulnerable to hydro damage. I guess we're bringing out Kinich. I have nobody else. Oh my god, we can put the wings on Baiju too. It might actually fit Baiju better. Oh yeah, I think those fit Baiju way better. I'm just glad to finally be out of Sumeru. I'm just hoping I get Yansan from pulls tomorrow or Wednesday whenever 5.5 comes out. Like, I really want a Yansan. All right, well, we're finally on to Fontaine, which actually, you know, has exploration, although there's still a lot of quests to do, but I don't really care. Yeah, we're finally on the Fontaine for reputation, thank god. Tuesday, we're doing what we normally do. 2 hours until the current banners are gone, so I'm assuming 5.5 is going to be at like 6 tonight or something, so I will be keeping an eye out. I'm basically not going to start checking until it gets to 6, so I don't spend like 6 hours just spam opening the launcher and everything. I don't want to do that. Last night I finished Assassin's Creed Shadows and it was really good. I really liked it. Very good game. I am super happy with it. I thought it was great. In my opinion, it's got like the greatest story since probably Origins. And in my opinion, it is the best Assassin's Creed, like in terms of gameplay and everything, since Black Flag. And Black Flag came out in like 2014 or something like that. Like it was a long time ago. It was over a decade ago. So I want a direct sequel because I think that there's enough questions to go off of, and I like the characters. Because there hasn't been a direct sequel to an Assassin's Creed game since the Ezio games. So I think this is the time they bring it back. You know, maybe they release a different game and then they release AC Shadows 2 or whatever. EM, I don't think I need that. Well, I mean, an EM circlet would probably be useful for somebody. And HP percent with nothing. Yay. Dendro, okay, that's good. I need another Dendro Goblet. And an HP percent stands with. Alright, not the worst. And it's a 4-line, so. Dendro damage goblets I need. I have like 0 of them. Like Kenisha's on a dog shit one. Okay, I tried to burst with the. Well, I don't feel like restarting, so she just stayed. I tried to burst multiple times with her and it just didn't work. And okay. Okay, sure. All right, we're done. Okay, it's Wednesday now. Real quick, event coming out Friday. We're guaranteed to get Aurora on, so that is guaranteed happening, which is very nice, very good. So that event's definitely gonna be something I want to do. It'll be over, like it's ending on the 14th, so it'll be out for, you know, a couple weeks, and of course the full thing will be released on the 1st of April. I'm over here, of course, because of course I am. I mean, are you kidding me? Also, I don't know how I already have 45% exploration. Literally all I did was do a circle around the island to gather all the teleport waypoints, except this one because this one's up here and I didn't want to trigger a quest. And then I grabbed a couple of chests that I came across, but like that is, oh, I didn't even grab this one. I didn't know that was there. But that's literally all I did. So I don't really know why I have that much completions. But whatever. So I had two ideas for this for today to spend resin. Either we do Auroron's boss, which is just Mualani's boss, which is very easy to do, or we do the new artifact domain. And I think I want to do the artifact domain because, like, as much as I would do the Auroron thing, I do Auroron stuff, I think the artifact domain would be more enjoyable because I would like to see what the new artifacts are. Well, I know what they are, but I want to see what the new artifacts domain is. So we're gonna do this. I have nobody to put this set on, like, at all. This is completely useless. I also forgot to do this, whatever. I have, like, this is a completely useless use of resin unless I end up getting Veressa. Speaking of which, I have not decided whether I'm going to get her yet, but I have come up with a plan, air quotation marks, where if I decide to get Veressa sometime over the weekend, that video will be Monday's video, and then Wednesday will be the event. If I haven't decided by then, Monday will be the event, right? So it just depends on when it is. But we're going to do this because I want to know what the hell this is like. And I already condensed my resin, so it's not like I can use it anywhere else. Oh my god, it's one of these guys. These guys are gonna be absolute hell in the abyss. That is all I'm saying. They're so fucking annoying.
An oversight on my silence.
Time to shine. Yoo-hoo.
These guys suck. Like, they go into this little state.
Settle down. Be sanctified.
It sucks. These guys are probably most definitely going into the abyss too. It's just how it is. Ow. Oh my god. That sucks so bad. All right, let's see. I'm very curious to see what we get. And you know, I can always use fodder, so it's like whatever. EMER, and then this is basically completely useless because I have no cryo characters that are built, so like I don't need this. But this set is for plunging, which I also don't need because I don't have any plunging characters. So I'm just completely wasting resin right now. But I was just curious to see what the boss is, and I can't like stop it now, you know. Yeah, that guy's gonna absolutely suck in the abyss. I'm assuming you need like, I'm assuming it's either the same thing as the Wyob, where you need elemental reactions to lower it faster, or it's like the, you know, the purple starry guys, whatever they're called, like that boss, you know, where you have to just have a frequency. I would assume it's more like the Wyob. I don't know. I'm still heavily considering Veressa because she is so much fun. I especially went back into her trial and actually learned how to use her. Ooh, a crit rate circlet, sure. Crit damage circlet. But I went back into her trial after, because Aggro put out a video where he got access to the beta servers or whatever it's called. And I watched that video and he actually like learned how to, you know, he actually better explained than I understood through reading what to do. And so now I actually know what the rotation is with at least just Veressa. And I don't know, she's just really fun too. So final one, let's see what we get. I could have waited less than an hour to get all my resin back. Nothing, and you know, the double crit, sure. I don't know, I just wanted to try the new domain. I know that's a complete waste of resin pretty much, but realistically I should have pre-farmed Auroron, but I don't care. I already have like half his stuff because I'm pretty sure I pre-farmed Mualani stuff, so I have like half of what you need. So I should be able to do it pretty easily. And you know, I did while I was exploring yesterday, I came across like two different quests in the region where even though the, you know, whatever this, the collective of plenty is like a warrior tribe, these multiple normal NPCs were cowering in fear from some hilichurls, and it's like, dude, just fight them. It's not that hard. They're like so easy. And I actually noticed that you're supposed to fight this guy with pyro to take more damage, to make him take more damage, but I didn't do that. Oh, also, if you haven't explored here, go here. Very fun. Well, actually, I think you go here, go to this area, and then you'll get a way to go over here more easily. Do that. It was very fun. It was a nice little enjoyable thing. So it's getting harder and harder to not pull this lady. She seems like so much fun. But anyway, it's Thursday now. We're doing what we do. We are going to just do more Marcia Say's domain, because I don't have anything else I really want to spend resin on, at least this week. So I think we're just gonna continue doing Marcia Say's domain. Yeah, but I think I might end up pulling Veressa. I think she'll be fun. I have been wanting a second, like a DPS that's not Hydro, and I don't like Mavuika on field, so there's not really a reason for me to do that. I don't like that, so this would give me more chances to get Yansan and everything. And I think I prefer to get Veressa, because Veressa just seems like so much fun. And from the what I've used in the trial, in her trial, she is pretty fun. It might happen. If it does happen, it will be over the weekend. It won't be or it won't be in weekly recap this week. I wouldn't want to do it during weekly recap this week. Like, I'm not gonna, this is not for gambling, and I already have an idea of what I would actually do next week if I did this. So if I pulled Veressa, I think I would do a Veressa specific video, spend a bunch of fragile resin leveling her, farming some artifacts from the new set, because as much as I do think it would be better to farm Obsidian Codex, I do think I'd want to farm her set, you know, see if I can get anything just for a little bit. And then weekly recap next week would be building Chevy, because I need to build Chevreuse. I would need to build Chevreuse for an overload team for her, and everything. So I would need to gather all this stuff. So I would do weekly recap on Chevreuse, and then Veressa video, just however long it took. I don't have Veressa, so I can't actually click on it. And I would just, you know, Black Castle and everything, especially because I would maybe get Chevreuse C6. And like the only other character I actually want that's like already, you know, out is Sitlolly, and I don't know if she's gonna rerun anytime soon. I'll think about it a little bit more, and of course, if you have your own opinion, let me know. But I'm also not guaranteed to get her. I, you know, pulled Farina. Oh, why am I down there? Def percent, great. EM, that's actually pretty solid. So yeah, if you have your own opinion, let me know. I always like to take in opinions from other. Oh, I did do a ton of exploration. I'll show you my map after this. I did the attack percent circlet, I guess. Sure. I did the dragon quest line with your little rock dude. I finished that quest line. It was pretty good. I liked it. I realized at the end that I probably shouldn't have finished it, because I remember I streamed part of it, like one of the part when like the Flower Feather Clan and everything came out, and the Mesh of the Night Wind. I remember I streamed it and I kind of forgot that I did, so I really should have, but too late now. I already did it. It was good though. You know, I'm gonna save off from using. I'm not gonna show any footage of that area, or use screenshots from it in thumbnails or whatever until I said until these banners are gone, like the current banners are gone. But I think I might do it a little bit earlier, but I won't use them for a while. I won't use them at all next week. I don't want to, you know, spoil it for anybody. If you haven't done it yet, I highly recommend it, especially because it doesn't actually take that long. I did it for like, it took me like 4 hours maybe, but that was also with a ton of exploration on the side. One of the best quests in this whole game. EMER, I guess. Yeah, I'll take that. And EMER, this has honestly no like horrible substat. Like obviously some people are gonna want more than anything, but attack percent is fine for a lot of characters. You know what doesn't help my Veressa pulling intentions was I watched a video yesterday of somebody pulling for Yansan, and he ended up getting Veressa. It was Saluna, by the way. I always talk about this, but Saluna is my favorite Genshin creator. I don't know, he just makes create videos. He's actually streaming right here in a minute from when I'm recording this. So I think that's open too. So I might accidentally start hearing it now, but that's whatever. Nope. Deaf percent. Great. Apparently I haven't gotten the achievement for all fast travel waypoints or all domains. So I think there's another domain or something somewhere and a couple other fast travel points, but I haven't found it yet. I'm thinking of doing the Varesa quest for this place here soon because I want to. So, and then this is where the door is, by the way, for the rings. I might have a problem. This place came out 2 days ago, not even, like maybe 48 hours ago, and I have 95 exploration already. On top of, as you can see there, I got all of the fucking achievements already. um so yeah, I've been doing that, and I did the like Varesa this thing. I had to finish this. It was fun. I liked this quest. It wasn't like deep or anything, but it was just an enjoyable quest that was pretty goofy, and I thought it was fun. So, especially the third act. The third act was so good. So yeah, Varesa, I think I might pull her. I won't pull her until tomorrow at the earliest. So if you have, if you're watching this the day it got uploaded, which is the 26th on Friday, if you have objections, let me know now. Boom. No crystals or dream solving, but 3 drops. Ooh, look at that hydro chunk. Great. Thing that I definitely needed. What do we get? A goblet with attack percent and a flower with EM. Great. Okay, so I like recorded a whole outro, or like I was recording weekly recap, and then when I just was literally editing it, I was so goddamn quiet for some reason, and I do not know why. I don't know what happened that caused me to go my shit to just go quiet, but I'm just gonna I'm just gonna recap what I was yapping about. I yapped about how I have a ton of catalyst characters. I discovered that if you filter something, so like if you just filter like Claymore in here, then when you go back to here, it only shows the Claymore characters. I did not know that applied, which sucks. If they do that, they should add a clear button down here, so you don't have to open this menu to clear it again. But yeah. And then I was yapping about Varesa. I think Varesa is probably going to happen. I'll give my reasonings for this is I wanted a DPS that is not Hydro, and I don't like Mavuika. I wanted a DPS that is not Hydro. Varesa looks like fun. I think I've never used a plunge DPS before, like ever. I think she'd be a very fun character to have, and I think I just enjoy building her. And then obviously Eon Sun would be good too. I'd have an excuse to build Chevreuse for future teams and all that stuff, right? I do think Shan Yun would be like a somewhat better option, but I just like the problem is I don't have plunge characters that would want Shan Yun, and I could use Shan Yun to turn other people into plunge characters, but I don't care that much. I'd rather just get a plunge character who can plunge on her own. So I think Varesa might happen, and of course, if you have your own opinions, let me know. Whatever, right? Anyway, this has been my recap because for some reason the audio recording fucked up. So fuck me. I'm gonna blow up my house.